Hi guys, I welcome you all on my podcast, Healthy Vibes Vibe, also known as HV2, a dive in health and social lifestyles. This is an interactive podcast where we discuss about how health and social lifestyles relate and how the social lifestyles have positive or negative impacts on your life as human beings, especially among the youth. And in this episode, we'll be discussing about social media and its impact on the youth. And you're with me, your one and only host, LT Ndakoma. And in today's episode, we have our guest, Victor Chimenya. So, bro, let me give you the floor to introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, so that's my name, Victor Jimenya Langazina. Right, so yeah, we'll be here talking about the social media. Let's get into it.
So this is how we're doing it in today's episode. So that's my guest, Victor Chimenya, our guest in studio today. So you can access my podcast on Spotify and YouTube. You can just search Healthy Vibes Vibe on Spotify and YouTube, or you can click the links below my podcast. So yeah, that's it. So it's a pleasure having you in our studio.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes.
So let's get into it. Uh, are you in? Are you on any social media platforms?
Oh yes, yes, and I think these days, if most companies are making profits, I'm one of their customers.
Also, like you're adding up the income
Yeah, I use social
through
media
social media.
loads. I use so most of my operations, most of the business that we do, we are doing it online. We are doing it in using the social media platforms. So yeah,
So it's like most of your work you depend on social media and stuff for.
yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so like, uh, can you estimate like how much time you spend on social media?
Um. Okay, I cannot tell the exact time which I spend on social media,
Yeah.
but I think that also depends with what I am doing on social media
Okay,
or
so
with tasks that I have at that moment. But I do spend pretty much time on social media, as I have already said that I do everything on social media. So yeah, I do spend a lot of hours, but I can just say that maybe I spent almost three-quarter of my day on gadgets.
okay, so like you can say that 3 quarters of the time, like 3 quarters of 24 hours.
Not three-quarters of 24. You have to subtract there the 18 hours which I sleep. But
Okay.
yeah, so I think the rest which has to be probably 16 hours.
Yeah.
I spend it on gadgets, which social media has a part in it, a share.
Like social media is included.
Yes.
Okay, so like what platforms do you use? What social platforms do you use like when it comes to the media stuff?
I would say that I use almost each and every platform which is popular in Malawi. Cause yes, I use TikTok, I use Snapchat, I use Instagram, I use Twitter, which is also called X.
Yeah.
I use WhatsApp a lot. Actually, WhatsApp I use WhatsApp a lot,
So you
like a
use
lot.
WhatsApp a lot.
Yes, I use Facebook. Yes, if I don't know if Pinterest it's one of the social media platform, but I also use Pinterest a
Okay,
lot.
so like sticking on WhatsApp, you said that you use WhatsApp, so maybe you can just give us details like how often do you use WhatsApp? Like
I use WhatsApp each and every day.
you use
Okay, this is what happens. So it depends.
yeah.
If maybe I have someone which I have to talk to using the WhatsApp, then I'll be on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Maybe if I want to do something with the marketplace, I'll be there. If I have something to do with the maybe some content creators, maybe I'm looking for something. Maybe
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'll use TikTok, maybe I'll go Snapchat,
Yeah.
maybe I'll go Instagram. It just depends with what I want to do with and what I am doing at that moment. But I can't really say on that.
Okay, but then like can you point out like one or two apps that you use like a day or two cannot pass without you clicking
Then
on
WhatsApp,
those?
then WhatsApp.
It's WhatsApp.
It's WhatsApp. Then I think
Okay.
has to the second one has to be Facebook because I have a page which I manage. So
So
the
like
second one has
you
to be
have a page on Facebook, so
yeah, I have a page. Well, but I also run some online online marketing, I'll say online business,
Oh, so
which
like
we
you learn an online business,
yeah.
so
So we use the marketplace a
it's
lot.
on Facebook,
It's on no, not on Facebook. You can even hit me on WhatsApp,
on
or
WhatsApp,
you can even hit me on using other.
Instagram.
Not it's not just no. I don't do
You
the
don't do
the
okay,
business
okay,
on
okay, okay.
Instagram, but on Facebook and WhatsApp only.
Okay, so based on your social media app usage, like the time that you spend
Yes.
on social media platforms, like you do have friends. You might
Yeah.
be like in a friend group, you be chilling with your friends. You're on your phone, they are on their phones. Or like, can you compare the time that you spend on your phone, like when it comes to social media stuff, and the time that your friends, or like the time that other people spend on social media platforms?
Okay. Let me tell you this. Um, your accessibility to the internet. That's what determines how much time are you gonna spend on social media. And
Yeah.
okay, I cannot just go on social media and let's say be watching reels. I need to have something to do there. So we people, we do have different things that we do. So I think I cannot compare myself with someone else. Everyone knows what his usage, his time, but I cannot compare my time with someone else. We
Okay,
use
okay, okay, okay.
social media in
Wait, wait,
in
wait.
different ways.
Okay, but then there's like this other point. Like you are a university student, right? So okay, are you okay? It happens that when you're at school, you might be like, but this friend of mine is very addictive to social media. Like he or she is always busy, like posting, like managing the
Okay,
pages and stuff.
do you know what people also do post when they are offline? Someone can just go there, post, and then go offline.
Yeah,
That do happens.
yeah.
So the only person, I think that person is the one who has to tell you how much time he spent on social media. So because I don't have that information, I cannot compare myself to someone else. Maybe if you call them, they will tell you, and maybe if they come here and say that this is much time I spend on social media, this is what I do, then I think we can compare.
Okay, so like I can compare your information to what others are saying based on their
Yeah, but
usage.
I think okay, the problem is here we're talking about numbers, but if we say in general, I
Yeah.
think yeah, me and other people we do we do spend most time on social media. Yes.
Okay, so like, have you ever heard or experienced this thing which is called like cyberbullying?
Oh yes, yes.
Okay,
You know, when social media was introduced in the first place,
yeah.
it was we didn't have the enough knowledge about the social media. So other people who were exposed earlier, they were taking advantage of that. Yeah.
Okay, so like they take advantage of the social media to like bully or harass other people.
Bully, harass, scam. Yes.
Okay, so like, how do you feel like social media has an impact on one's self-esteem?
Yeah, pretty much has a big impact, not just an impact, because you go on social media
Yeah,
and you're gonna say things which are edited.
edited.
Yes. So you take those things and you start comparing them to yourself. Then you find that's I think I'm not at that level.
Okay, is it like you try to cope up?
Yeah, or not you be trying to cope up,
Mm,
but that's not coping up. Of course you cope up to be at that level.
yeah.
But you be weighing yourself with that person which you are seeing there, then you be like, I want to be like this one, or maybe you thought okay, let me tell you this. Okay, you have a crush on someone, let's say a girl.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna take her phone, she's gonna use filters, she's gonna edit the pictures, then she's gonna post. So you're gonna go there and see the pictures, then you'll be like, yo, this is not my type. But so you
Literally, she is your
yes,
type, but
she's your type,
because
but
of the
because of the
filters,
filters, other thing that she has done, you'll be like, yo, what's this? So I think that can also impact your
self-esteem.
self-esteem.
Okay, so like, based on what you just said, it's like people create images there that maybe are real or maybe they might be fake.
A lot of people are faking it there.
Okay, so do you have an image on online?
Yes, I have an image. I have great reputation that I have to protect online.
So you do have an image to protect online.
Yes, I have.
So like, how do you protect your image?
Um, First of all, I always make sure that I have good security measures to my social media platforms. I make sure that I monitor the access to those platforms,
Yeah,
because first thing, if someone is gonna hack my platforms and post something else, that's gonna destroy my image. First
yeah.
thing, and I also make sure that everything that I post there doesn't offend anyone. And the yeah,
So like just make sure that you don't post offensive like pictures, messages,
yes,
or
I
post.
don't write things which are not appropriate or good to my audience. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so like what other protective measures do you do when it comes to you protecting? You said you like increase like your security to your
Security,
accounts.
of course. Okay, like I have a page on Facebook
Yeah.
which we manage. We are only two of us, which we manage that page. We are only
So
me and my
it's like
friend,
there are two managers.
two managers, of course.
Yeah.
But we have we have okay, the devices. First of all, has to be the devices that we use. We make sure that everyone who is accessing that device has the right to do so, and is the right person to do that, so that he cannot interrupt with our social media. He cannot go there post something else that we don't know, that we didn't authorize. Yes.
Okay. So
And also, yeah, but you can continue.
okay, so like I can see that you have an image. So like maybe okay. Do you have online relationships?
Yes, how yeah, obviously. If I spend most time on social media, I need to have
Okay, so like
someone somewhere somehow somewhere there.
like for how long have you been on social media platforms?
As long as I can remember. Now, of course, it's not that long, but I think it has to be almost like 10 years,
10
10 to
years.
11 years.
Okay.
Yes.
So going back to you, you
Yeah.
said that you have online relationships. So like what are these online relationships? Because
We have business partners which we talk online.
yeah,
Some that maybe I cannot meet them physically because of locations. We have I have friends online.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
also mentioned about you having a page, which means you have your
I
followers
have
or
fans.
fans.
Yes, I have
Yeah,
followers and
yeah,
fans.
yeah.
Yeah, people who follows me. So yeah, I have some relationship. I think yeah, that's but
What about like girlfriends? Like, have you never done online dating?
oh
Have you never done online dating and then you're
yo,
laughing?
I think I've done it before.
You've done online dating
And that
before.
wasn't an online dating because first we met physically, but it was just that distance was a barrier to our relationship. So most of the time we were talking online, but I think it was an online relationship.
Yeah, I would put it as it is
Yeah,
an
it's because
online
like
dating
maybe
because
we could meet once a year. You see,
yeah,
so
but then like you still had the use like you use the social media platforms for you to communicate.
and I have also met someone. I have also dated someone which I met on social media.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
so
you never met her physically, just chill
oh, we met physically, but after
a long
a
period of
period,
time.
yeah. Not wasn't that wrong, but after a certain period, after we have already started dating. So
Okay, so like, how do you manage these relationships? Like the online relationships, your relationship with your fans, with your followers, with like your business partners on like social media platforms.
okay,
How?
let me start with the business partners.
Yeah,
It's all about delivery. You just have to deliver in time so that you still have their trust. It's because most people they don't believe that you can do business online because there are a lot of scammers there, which maybe they'll give you wake, maybe they order something, then they lose their money.
yeah.
You
Like
see, so
they scam them. They just take their
yeah,
money and not deliver the work that they were supposed to
so
deliver.
yeah, so the big thing that I did was to build trust between me and my partners.
Yeah,
Yeah, and on fans, friends, relationship. Okay, on fans, you just have to you just have to give out what the people want every
yeah,
time. Yeah, you have to be checking their request. What do they want from you? You just have to do that to deliver that. With friends, you know, Just be loyal.
Just be loyal to your friends.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay. Do you think that social media platforms are addictive?
Yes. If you don't have anything to do, they
You
are
you might.
pretty much addictive. Pretty much very, very
So
addictive.
okay. On your outlook on the way Malawian youths are using like social platform, do you think that they're addictive or like they just don't have anything to do?